One more moment. Okay, there we go. Telling you, what? My controllers today, my inputs, everything, is totally embarrassing me. That's fine. Everything's good though. Chat, everything sound okay? Everything look okay? Are you thoroughly embarrassed for me yet? All right. So the first thing they do whenever you start up Chrono Trigger is ask you if you want to have the wait ATB or active. And active is usually fine, but I like to crank up the battle speed a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and do wait. I don't care. I'm not doing a challenge run or anything like that. So we're just gonna do wait, and then we're gonna start as Chrono, and that's it. Just start off in our idyllic little village. What an amazing way to just put you right into the story. Chrono. Chrono. Good morning, Chrono. I guess it's more like a good morning, Chrono. Get out of bed. Come on, sleepyhead, get up. Ah, Lean's bell makes such beautiful music. And Chrono's there just like, oh, please. Please just close the blinds. Those are curtains. You were so excited about the Millennial Fair that you didn't sleep well, did you? I want you to behave yourself today. Let's get moving now. And then she just passive aggressively, just as she's walking out of the room. Ah, get out of here. Yeah. He's so proud of scaring his cat. Let's close these blinds through curtains. I keep saying it's curtain. Whatever. Some neat little set piece building here, I think. This world appears to be kind of, I don't know, 1980s maybe? I mean, you've got a radio here, you've got a typewriter, this neat little model ship. And I really like the fact that Chrono likes to build model ships here. And he's got his diary and lamp, so it's kind of, it's not quite modern, but it's relatively. Finally, by the way, that inventor friend of yours, oh dear, I've forgotten her name. Luca. She comes by every other day to bother you about her inventions. That's right, Luca. Don't forget that she invited you to see her new invention. Run along now, and be back before dinner. Play with her cat a little bit. Hey, Mom, you forgot something, right? Hmm? Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. Receive 200G. Yay. And yeah, you've got refrigerators here, an oven. She's got her own radio. She doesn't have her own bedroom, though. I have to assume his mother sleeps on this, this couch right here in the middle of the entryway. Oh, well. So we're gonna check out our town. I believe this is Truce. Uh-oh, there's kind of a weird thing going on with the screen there, but hopefully that's not too distracting. Yeah. Let's check out some stuff here. That brat Luca says she's made the discovery of a lifetime, and I hate her for it. I'm so happy I could scream. But, okay. Whatever sounds good. In the market, there's really nothing to see here at the market. There's just this little creep telling me to visit his stall. And then we've got a bar. This little bitty town with like 3 houses in it has its own. Well, that's a pub. That's a pub. Been to the fair yet? No, I have not. Well, get going then. You'll have to wait 1,000 years for another millennial fair. This takes place in the year 1000. Are you buying? Yeah. I'll play you a song. Ah. This is the, I believe, first soundtrack composed by Yasunori Mitsuda, who is still doing music. He doesn't do as much as he used to. He's now working as a freelancer after, like, the big Square Enix kerfuffle. Remember the earthquake we just had? No, not really. Airhead, huh? Well, never mind. Yeah, you know what? No. I remember, yeah, sure. We've been having too many. Something's wrong. Hope the big one isn't coming. So there's some kind of weird earthquakes going on in this town. And this strange box here. This box has been in the family for generations. Open it, and you may have what's inside. But it's sealed by a mysterious force. Excuse me for one moment. I should drink some water here soon. Maybe after Chrono Trigger. John, please, this is a family stream. You asshole. Excuse me. Got another big cough coming on. John, Anarchy of the Dead, he says, not anymore. Well, alright, I guess not. Run, yeah, no, don't say that. So we got an item here. Scattered throughout this world are places where you can save your game. Save whenever you can, especially in unfamiliar or dangerous areas. They give you a little save point here, even though you can save on the world map outside. And just steal this item from you. 100G, thanks, bye. No, I mentioned when I was playing Silent Hill, I've got it's allergy season. I've got really bad sinuses right now, and you can probably hear that in my voice. Try not to be too sniffly. I feel ya. I'm doing the same. Ohio as bad as it is down here in Texas. And we're going to talk here to Luca's mother. This is Luca's house, by the way, if you couldn't tell from all the cables and other crap. This is her mother, Laura. Oh, hi, Chrono. Luca's off at Lean Square with her father, Taban, unveiling her new invention. Ironic. His girlfriend is under quarantine right now because she was... Ooh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's okay. Oof. And there's nothing really to see here in Luca's house because she's taking everything with her to the fair, and we're just gonna see what's going on. I could harp on about how amazing this music is all day, and look at this! All these people going to see the Millennial Fair. You don't even have to go to this bridge; you can completely skip it. But I mean, just look at this. Let's get crazy. I'm opening a stall at the fairgrounds. Why don't you drop by? Yeah, the failgrounds. No symptoms, just has to because she's a nurse. Of course, yeah, that makes sense. It's good that they're, you know, everyone's just making sure everyone's okay. That's what we got to do right now. We'll just run across this bridge. Look at this amazing set piece. Look at that gorgeous background. Oh goodness. Hey, Shikaka. Shikakamu. There's not really a whole lot to see here. Poor is, well... There's a little bit of it in this game, but they try to play it up in the other ports, which is kind of why I'm not going to bother with the PS1 or the DS versions. Apparently there's some sort of conflict between Poor and Truce. There was one, like that's part of the game, but they play up the ongoing conflict in later versions. You can see that there are some items that we can buy here. Might actually, you know what? So I could buy the Steel Saber, but that's going to cost a little more, and I don't actually feel like doing that. So what I could do right now Could buy the karate gi and the bronze helm. But I think I'm going to go check out somewhere that I can get some money real quick. The snail stop. Some monsters coexist with humans, like that piano player. He looks kind of more like a teddy bear, but no, he's... Yeah, play a sad one, Joe. Yep, that's a sad one, alright, thanks. Everyone's over at the festival. What fools! Did I say festival? 400 years ago, a woman named Fiona died trying to save the great forest that once flourished to the north. How sad. And we passed by a big desert, actually. I've got the best jerky in town, but I'm saving it. I might let some go for, say, 9,900 G. How about it? No. Didn't think so. Let's keep that in mind. We might need that jerky sometime in the future. Got a residence here. I want to go to the festival, too. You could just go, lady. There were children walking there by themselves. Although I have to imagine, like, these continents look much smaller than I think they are. Like, that bridge looked really huge when we actually investigated it, so maybe there's a big walk between here and Truce. Grandpa and Grandma went to the 1000th anniversary. We're keeping an eye on... Oh, that's why. Well, I guess I'm just an idiot. So they're just watching the house, I guess, for nothing. They're watching nothing in the house, but that's fine. And there are quite a few residences here, all kind of packed together. And here's the mayor's house. Ah, I run this town, and I'm so rich I don't know what to do with it all. Give you a 10 G if you act like a chicken. Well, that would be extremely humiliating and demeaning. That's how a chicken dances? There you go, 10 G. Thanks. Dad loves money more than he loves me. I can't blame him. The person I hate most? My dad, of course. The children are slipping away from us. It's so sad. Just your husband, it seems like. They don't hate you, I think. Everyone says Daddy's greedy. They're lying, right? I don't know, he did just pay me a sizable sum to spin around in a circle and laugh a little bit, and we got more of these weird little mysterious boxes. Mystery boxes. Yeah, that's about all there is to see, though. Let's go visit the castle, though. Even though this is kind of moderately contemporary, I guess. We got running electricity in houses. We've got Luca's rat nest of a home. But there's still, like, kind of a medieval fantasy caste system here in some way. Oh, maybe it's just kind of like modern Britain, I guess. Oh, I need to turn up the battle speed, too. That's going to be way too slow for this stream. Hitake mushrooms. But this is Chrono Trigger's battle system. It's a really simplistic version of the Final Fantasy ATB system. But the simplicity really works for it, because it keeps the pacing of the game really snappy. And that's one of the big reasons I think that people love this game so much, is because there's so little fluff to it. We got some stuff. And probably after going through this, we'll have exactly what we need. And there's a little weird localization thing. Every character has their own, like, elemental element. I don't know. Everyone has their own basic element, and Chrono's is supposed to be holy, I think, or I know in the DS version it's heaven element, something like that. This is back in the weird days when Nintendo was really obnoxious about all that they demanded be changed in localization. So heavenly is now lightning type. Everything else here, I think we're good. We're gonna wait. Skill and item cursor, yeah, sure. Okay, but yeah, combat should go a little bit faster. Here's the other part of the battle system. Every fight will give you ability points or skill points in this one. You get enough, You learn new abilities, so you kind of have to cycle your characters in and out of the party to actually have them learn their techniques. They still level up a little bit outside of combat, but you're not getting the most out of them unless you're actively using all of your party members. And here's a power tab. I'm going to use all my tabs for... Well, you know what? No. Are you calling me a nerd, my friend? Or are you saying I'm book smart and that you're envious of my... Oh, I don't have it. I didn't actually win it. No, you're not saying that. I get you. Nerd! Oh, don't say that. Now I'm going to be self-conscious. I'm going to explain Chrono Trigger in a way that satisfies the audience without becoming seen as a disgusting nerd. Mash button. Chrono use sword number happen. Nerd alert. Oh no! Oh well. I'll take it. I'll accept it. I fully accept it. But yeah, so I learned my first skill here, and I just leveled up just a little bit. Just a little bit. So Chrono's first skill. We probably won't see the other element to combat in this stream. I think that's going to take a little bit more playing to get to how the battle system really starts to shine. But for now, this is another really interesting part of this. There are no real random encounters. There are set moments where you do have to fight monsters, but there's no battle screen, there's no real random encounters unless you bump into enemies or run into those ambush points. So for moments like this, you'll see Cyclone has a one enemy limit here. But if I stand around, oh, he's gonna teabag me, I guess, a little bit. It's whatever. No, he isn't. What am I not? If I allow them to kind of bunch up a little bit, because there's no random battle screen, I am totally confused, Shikakamu. I have no idea what you're talking about. Because there's no random battle screen and monsters kind of will walk around, you can position them in such a way that it works with your combat skills. Like Cyclone here will hit enemies within a certain range around your target. There we go. I got a metal scream for you? Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but sure. Hit me. And not too much. Ah, yeah, there's something weird going on with my screen here. I'm pretty sure that's showing up in the stream, but nothing I can do about it now. Tetsuo Kaneda! Screen, metal screen, battle screen, metal screen. There we go. Yeah. Are you excited for the new Akira anime? Apparently they're doing the whole manga. Who's there? You can see exactly. So yeah, these soldiers here at the castle, they're kind of just wearing typical army garb. Can't let you through. Go check out the festival. There we go. Gonna try to avoid combat. I don't want to have just too many boring nothing encounters while doing this, because that's gonna get a little tiresome. So we're gonna go back through. But how much money do I have now? 919. I'm gonna go down here and maybe get that item, that sword that I was missing. Chrono only has his crappy little wooden training sword, so he needs something a little bit better. Bought a soldering iron to fix the pickup on my new guitar. Let's hope I don't burn myself. You have a pretty nice pretty nice setup though, so hopefully that won't happen. Become the Metal Man. Well, I just bought a metal sword. Steel, but you know, whatever. Cool. Okay, let's go check out the festival. I'm done. I'm done playing around. I've had enough. I made a wooden sword. Yeah, that was a cool wooden sword. Now we're gonna go to Lean Square. Time for the festival. Welcome to the Millennial Fair. Have fun. Nah, maybe. What can we do here? How do I do those runners are busy resting, so they won't talk to you. Well, that's rude. No, I admire it. I admire them for their tenacity. Let's try this thing out. Yeah, got it. I'll put 1 silver point on your card. Thanks. What do you got? This kingdom's been through a lot, like the war against Magus 400 years ago. Thank goodness things are so peaceful now. Magus, huh? Wonder what's going on with that fella. What do we got here? Just, nothing I really need. This is Lean Square. They say people who hear Lean's bell ring will have interesting and happy lives. Well, we did hear it earlier, so let's hope. More of this stuff. We don't need it right now. I heard this guy pays big bucks for charms, weapons, pendants, and other rarities. Really, does he? Buy something from Melchior, the swordsmith? So, in the Japanese version of this game, I believe his name is like Bash. Hey Chris, it's over for work. Oh hey, good to see you. Hope you enjoy Chrono Trigger here. Gonna be playing it for a little bit longer, I think. How are you doing? Awesome, cool, yeah, good deal. Last round's winner. Hanging in there? Yeah, me too. Me too, man. Trying to keep yourself busy, I hope, because it's these last what? God, has it been a month already? This last month, woof. Green Ambler was the winner. Guess the winner? Yeah, sure. These names. Steel Runner, Green Ambler, Cadillac, GI Jogger. Re-injured my foot, so barely walking. Good time for Twitch and gaming. Hey, you got it. I've been streaming a little bit throughout the week, so if you want to come by, see me flounder at FF14. I think that's the game that I'm going to be playing mostly through the week, so yeah. Hate to hear that about your foot, though. We're going to guess that GI Jogger is going to be the winner here. Ambler, yeah, Shikakamu. It's you. It's actually you. So, I think I can I think, no. Cat, please? I can't stop them. I can't stop them. Cat, please come back. No! Well, GI Jogger? More like GI kind of walking slowly. GI Stumbler. And this guy, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let's go up here. Let's see what's going on up here. Hey, what are you doing? Oh. Hey. Ouch, that hurt. Oh, maybe this is the start of an interesting story. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant. Let me just check and make sure you're okay. Don't tell me I lost it. Let me get that. Let me get that for you. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. It has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? Yep. I came to see the festival. You live in this town, don't you? I feel a little out of place here. Would you mind if I walked around with you for a while? Sure. Yeah, why not? You're a true gentleman. Thank you. My name is, So here's kind of the weird aspect of translating this from the Japanese script. You just go ahead and just type in all your dumb nerd comments, jerks. Um, because you could fit in a lot more vowels into fewer characters. This character, I believe her name is something like, it's way longer than this, but they had to cut it down to just Marl, which is fine. I like that name, but it's really weird. They had to do that with well, not only just her in with Chrono's name, the way that's like officially spelled, it has an H in there, like the title of the game, and that's one of these weird character limitation things. Dumb nerd. Oh. these weird little holdovers from character limitations like this. Marl, and your Chrono. What a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now lead on. That also happened with a lot of Final Fantasy character names. It's just they didn't have space for it. It's a soda guzzling soda guzzling. It's a soda guzzling contest. Press the A button as fast as you can. Friend, I'm already having controller issues, so soda guzzling. Yeah, okay. Ready, set, go. Come on. Got it. Oh, day drinking. Yeah, day drinking at a festival. Got it. I'll put 5 silver points on your card. Day drinking at a festival as a... You know what? I actually don't know how old these characters are supposed to be. If you look at the character models in Chrono Cross, when these characters reappear, they look like they're like 9 years old. They look like little kids. But then when you see the anime cutscenes in this game from the PS1 version, like they're full-grown adults. Chrono looks like he's like hulking out at all times. Hey, look, there's this cat. Why don't I lead this cat over to a girl that I forgot to talk to who's looking for her cat? I should have probably talked to her first. Come on, cat. If you run, the cat will... Oh, wait. See there? She's a little slower, so let's just make sure that she doesn't get left behind. You brought back my cat. Thank you. You're so sweet, Chrono. Yeah, I know. There's one more thing I want to check out. By the way, no time to talk. I'm just sitting down for my lunch. Just sitting down. Just sitting down. Just gonna sit down. Just gonna, yeah. Okay, man. Quote, soda, quote, guzzling. They call me Gato. I have metal joints. Beat me up and earn 15 silver points. I'd really like to play the anime OVA that was made alongside this game. Gato here has a really amazing cameo. Maybe I'll do that for the next stream. I don't know. I'll pull that up. So, oh no! Okay, she doesn't have any healing, so I forgot to heal Chrono before this. No! Oh boy. How foolish of me. But we'll just take this guy out real quick. There we go. Got him! Very nice. I lost, you won. Here's 15 points. Now wasn't that fun? Absolutely not what that song probably sounds like. They didn't even bother though to sync up the lyrics to that song in any meaningful way. I hate fairs! Say, do you know the latest gossip? No! Just between us, I heard that the king is distressed over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once, I would like to see how wild she really is. Huh. They're still setting up. Why don't you come back in a while? Yeah, sure. And what's this guy's problem? You have 21 silver points. Want to exchange 10 silver points for 50 G? I absolutely... Well, fine, I guess. Come again. Just a way to get some quick, easy money, I guess. Whatever. I can't really do anything. Well, maybe. Well, let's see. How much do I have? 219. I'm gonna give Chrono a bronze helm. Oh, I missed a text box there. Can she? Oh, it's the hide cap. There it is. Luca's device is all set up. She's at the north end of the square. By the way, if I press the button here, I can change where this text box pops up. Just a nice way to make sure that you're framing whatever's on screen the way that you want. You can do that for all of the dialogue scenes in this too. It's really cool. Before we go up here though, hold your horses. I want to get some candy. Okay. Get some candy. I'm going to be patient and wait for her to get it. That's what a gentleman would do. Hi, I'd like some of this. This one thing that I've been staring at. Sure, young lady. I hate fairs. Thanks for waiting. Step right on up, any of you who have the time and the courage. Our super dimension warp is the invention of the century. To use it, jump up here, and you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Luca. Really, look at how happy she is. Yep. Okay, cool. Give it a try, kid. Oh, it's you, Chrono. This sounds safe. It's very safe. And I would definitely recommend kids get into this teleportation device. It won't turn out like the Fly or anything like that. Chrono, where have you been? No one wants to try the telepod. How about you? It looks fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Just hop onto the left pod. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Sorry about that, chat. Hope you didn't hear my disgusting sinus noises. Oh, wow, that was great. Okay, got it. Okay, cool. I traveled laterally about a meter. Want to try it again? No. How about you, lady, who I just met? What a kick! I want to try it too. Huh? Hey, Chrono, how did you pick up a cutie like her? Hang on, Chrono, I'll be right there. What? Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as this vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Don't go away. I'll be right back. You're sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way. Throw the switch. Okay, everyone. Let's give her a great big hand when she reappears. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. What's happening? My pendant. It's no. This music doesn't sound suspicious or tense at all. Huh? Oh, God. He got right in that other dude's face. Oh no, the pendant. Uh-oh. Well, that's mysterious. Luca, where is she? Show's over, folks. Let's go. Let's head along now. Let's get out. Go. Bye. What's going on, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared. It couldn't have been the telepod. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. What are we going to do now? And see, if I wanted to get a full look at this, I can just swipe that. She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. You know what? I got control back. You know what? You know what I'm going to do? Bam, give me that. I'm going after her. Come on. Chrono! You're actually going to do it? What a fine lad. Listen, I don't know where this Listen, I don't know where this machine is going to send you, but we haven't any other choice. Won't they both be lost? This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key. So hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Power to full. Roger. More. Give me more power. More power! Roger. There, we did it! We caused a fire hazard. Oh, jeez. I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, Chrono. Ah, there it is, the hero music. Chrono Trigger. You so cool. Alright. Looks awfully fall-like. Cool. Alright. Uh-oh. That didn't take long. Alright, and they didn't heal us or anything, so now we're just kind of thrown into the thick of it. Oh, I bet I could probably have used Cyclone on that guy. Ah, there we go. How would you best describe the top of these guys' heads? Oh, right. This place sure does look odd. Like, it's almost as if we're in a completely different place. I mean, it's swarming with monsters. Well, whatever you'd call these weird guys. Oh yeah, leveled up. Cool. Ah. I just like that they have the attention to detail to change the not just the scenery here, but like it's almost like a change of season. Like we went from the middle of summer to safely fall. What? What's going on here? What's going on, big guy? Just touch you here? Alright, cool. And since we have Cyclone, why don't we just... take them all out at once. Very nice. This game gives you a lot of tools to take out encounters like this really, really quickly. Nice. And suddenly... the time period no longer says 1000 AD, by the way. Is it... I don't even know if it said AD, actually, but, it's no longer 1000. We don't know where we are. Look at that. Just all questions. By the way, this song, I believe I played this in the intermission between my last stream. This is, yeah. This is, Wind Scene, I believe. Famitsu recently had a really big music poll for their Japanese readers to decide what some of the best video game soundtrack, just individual songs were of all time. Wind Scene placed 5th, actually. I highly agree. I absolutely love this track. I think I probably like Memories of Green a little better. We heard that earlier. You didn't know that? Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever. Shut your pie hole! Rude. You good, dude? Millennial Fair. What? Are you crazy? What nonsense. Oh, rude. What a relief. They finally found Queen Lean wandering up in the mountains. Oh, she must be glad to be home. Hey, what's your deal, dude? Oh, I guess I gotta wait for him to sit down. Everyone was worried. The queen freaked when the queen took off. We all thought Magus had grabbed her. Thank goodness she's safe. Yeah. Huh? What's going on here? The Magus' army destroyed Zenon Bridge, so the South Continent is inaccessible. The Magus. So is he the Magus or just Magus? Like, that's... Is Magus a title, though? Are you a stranger here, too? This fellow's name is Toma. I'm Toma, the Explorer. Toma the Explorer. Oh, Interesting. If you're buying, I'll tell you a story. How about it? Hell yeah. Cider, please. Yes. Thanks. It's about the missing queen. She disappeared while visiting that cathedral to the west, and, beg your pardon, what? They found her? Never mind. Let's just drop it. It's fine. Oh, look at that. We got one of these mystery boxes. Again, open it, you may have what's inside. It's been in the family for generations. Interesting. Alright. So we're going to check out a few more houses first, and then maybe check out what's going on with this queen business. Well, look at that. I'm Bonta the blacksmith. I'm forging a bell for the queen. I'm forging a bell for the king to present to his beloved Queen Lean. I lost it when the queen disappeared. I just couldn't keep working on the bell, but now it's back to business as usual. My husband wants a daughter who is as intelligent as she is beautiful. So here we go. Look at that. The placement of this fella's house is interesting. I mean, that's where Luca's house was down there on that little island. So, What's your deal? You're going to fight Magus' army? Wonderful. But remember to equip yourself with any weapons you buy. I have everything equipped, right? Yeah. Cool. No window shoppers. What do you want? What do you got? I can buy stuff for from Marl too. And we've got just some regular items here. Thanks, see ya. Well, that was rude of me. Now, what do we have in here? A millennial fair? Here? What are you talking about? It's the year 600, and the 21st king of Guardia reigns. Huh. Well, that's off. We've been at war for years. When will it end? So not only were we sent back in time, we were sent back to the actual literal middle of this this war between this fella Magus and his armies with Truce. Or Guardian, not Truce, Guardia. And now they're updating us. We're in 600 AD. We're officially here in 600 AD. This strange cathedral here. Let's see what's happening. There wasn't a cathedral here in the present time. I don't know if any of you realize that. It was just forested over. We want nothing but world peace. Or a piece of the world. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, delightful looking humans. Wow, you ladies are not suspicious even a little bit. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. That would be nice, actually. It's been a long day. And we can actually go down here and see what's going on with the bridge. But yeah, it's totally out right now. This bridge is being fixed because Magus' army trashed it. But until Sir Cyrus returns, we'll fight Magus' army tooth and nail. Alright, good. Good on you. So there's actually nothing left to do but go back into this forest and see what we can find out about... Whoa. Now they're green. See what we can find out about this queen business. Just take out as many people as we can with our cyclone. Nice. There they go. Yeah, that really helps to get that early new weapon. Hell, anarchy. Oh, I found a power tab. I was actually going to start just mashing around for that. Weird. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use one of my power tabs. There are some other party members that I would not mind using that on. So, do the Rolly guys like to be, like, stepped on like that? I wonder. Yeah, come on, roll on me. That'll be totally cool. I should probably heal up, come to think of it. And let's just organize our items. Just to be safe. But this place, it looks relatively similar. Given everything else we've seen, the fact that it's just so dark and foggy outside in the world, this place looks relatively unchanged. I found myself slumping further into this fairly uncomfortable office chair. Something about playing a really good classic RPG like this just really makes me want to just kind of lay back and just take it easy. Take a nap, maybe. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. The cat wakes up really early in the morning, and that's pretty much exactly when she decides to start just running around at top speeds. Play Final Fantasy IX? I would love to. I don't know which version I'd like to play. I think I might just do the PS1 version, but I'm thinking about which Final Fantasy I want to play first. Because I personally just played 9 last year. Along with 7. And I was looking over at, like, the best way to play the games. 8? No. I don't want to play Final Fantasy 8. What's going on? What's going on there? Well, you know what? I'll play it at some point, just not in the near future. I don't like 8. Everyone likes 8, but I have a feeling that a lot of people who like 8, and I can attest to this from personal experience from people I've talked to, like 8 because it's nostalgic only. And as soon as a lot of the 8... See? There! Thank you! You just proved the point that I hadn't even made yet. Anarchy of the Dead. I never finished 8 personally. Nobody finishes FF8 who says it's their favorite Final Fantasy. Look at that, we got another one of these things. Mystery energy. Nobody who says 8 is one of their favorites ever finished 8. I finished it about 3 times. Every time I just get increasingly more miserable. However, right now, for me, it's down to the PC port of Final Fantasy IV, because I haven't played that version in a very long time, not since it came to the DS originally. And it's got, you know, it's got new mechanics, it has full voice acting for a lot of cutscenes. That's an interesting version of that game, and I'm kind of thinking about it. And I just replayed the PSP port of Final Fantasy IV as well, so I think I want to go. I think I want to try that again with a new spin on it, because I don't remember all the stuff that they changed, but I remember liking it a whole lot. It's between that and I think 6 or 5. It's going to be 4, 5, or 6. It's one of the SNES games. I don't know which yet though. And 12 just got updated on PC, so one of these days I'd like to play that as well. I want a Gunblade though? Well, my friend, you should play a video game called Final Fantasy XIV. One of the tank classes is just a straight-up Gunblade user. You get it from the most recent expansion pack. I will give you a referral code if you decide to pick it up. But if you don't feel like actually subscribing to it, you can play for free up to level 35 on every class. So, keep that in mind. You get your Gunblade in that game. It's very awesome. Okay, we're finally in the castle. Halt, who goes there? Check out that hair. Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troopers? What? Does no one have red hair in 600 AD? Rude. Hardly. This kid never would. This kid never would have made the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Ha ha! Now beat it, shrimp. Stop that at once. Queen Lean. Well, well. Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. He has red hair. Come on, look at him. He's wearing a tunic. You refuse to obey my orders? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. Okay, I'm gonna learn to guitar. Have fun. As soon as 14 is brought up, everyone wants to leave. Have fun learning your guitar, by the way. That's awesome. Yup. Well, let's go down here. Let's check this place out. Let's investigate the castle now that we finally can. Take a snooze? Yeah. You know, I don't know why I was thinking that this game restores your health and MP. But, yeah. I would have totally forgotten to heal. Magus's troops are strangely quiet. Something's about to happen. Oh! 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 Oh, if only Sir Cyrus were here. You've heard of him, haven't you? Nah. You don't know of Sir Cyrus? From which land do you come? Or are you simply a fool? Long ago, a beast called Yakra lurked in the western forest, the one that I just came from with the church. But after the cathedral was built, Yakra disappeared. We're thankful for that. Sir Cyrus was the commander of the knights. His mission was to protect the king and queen. He and a friend left on a journey 10 years ago. No one has heard from them since. What a relief, the queen's been found. Now we can concentrate on the war. Zenon Bridge is our last line of defense. We must guard it with our lives. So you're the one who helped the queen. Talk to the maid if you need to rest. I already did that. No, I made myself at home. It's cool. Huh. See, I have to wonder how much of their budget was saved because they could just reuse like the castle like this. All they have to do is just swap up the colors a little bit, and that's fine. Really cool. Like, they can make a huge, ambitious game like this on the Super Nintendo, and no one bats an eye that it uses so many of the same, assets and backgrounds and stuff, just because they do it so well. The chef's food is great. I give it 3 stars. Isn't that good or okay? 3 stars. Magus's troops had better watch out for us. What about you? Hungry? Sit down at the upper left corner of the left table, where no one else is sitting. Sit away from them. This dining room is for us soldiers. Feel free to grab a bite. I'm a soldier. I'm hungry. Well, here's your food. Ah! All right. I'm happy for him. This is great. Look at how giant this roast is. Oh. Incredible. Let me, please. There we go. Cool. What will you have? Refresh salad, power stew, hyper kebab. Let's go with a power stew. Not because I'm really in the mood for stew, but because I would really like to be powerful. Just a sec, okay? Okay. Yep. Okay. Here you go. We'll just run at it for a little bit. HP recovered. Got it. I'm going to try that one of these days, running in place while eating a stew. This place is a mini war zone. This is no place for kids. Wait, maybe you know. What's this ice cream stuff that Queen Lean wants so badly? Some chef. Uh-oh. What's your deal, dude? I'm so glad that I wasn't going to sit there in that exact seat. Where's supper? Oh, Captain, I'm sorry. So I wonder if this is like, if the rule for time travel is that you go back, like, at the same point of time in the day, and then just go backwards and forwards, like, by year or something? Like, or if you could decide what time of day you go back. Because if the game started relatively early in the day, and we're now at supper time, does that mean that it's like, the same time of day? Interesting. We're fighting a war out there. Can't you even keep us fed? What are you fussing about? You're not the only one who's fighting out there. Hey, I don't have time for this. Just feed my men, okay? No need to be rude about it, fella. Your men are gonna get fed. Shut your trap. I'll decide who's gonna get fed and when. Alright. That fool. He thinks he's the boss. I almost missed this item here. An ether. Great. The Knight Captain is trying hard to fill the shoes of his predecessor, Sir Cyrus, commander of the Knights. The knight captain is normally very kind. The chef just rubs him the wrong way. So we got a little bit of character development there and history with everyone that's... Like, they didn't have to completely start building up this time period that we're not familiar with, but they did anyway, because it's very nice. Sir, I understand that you were the one who saved my dear wife, the Queen. But can you tell me what happened? Lean's acting rather odd. And she seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Forgive me, you must be tired. We can talk about this later. Please rest in the knight's quarters downstairs to the left. What's your deal? You look angry. Oh. What if I follow you? You are walking slower than me, buddy. Alright, let's go. Come on. Yeah, you can follow him all the way up here and kind of trail behind him if you want, but not a whole lot of money. But hey, you know what? The currency hasn't changed in 400 years. That's pretty cool. Sealed with a mysterious energy. Whoa. I somehow... Huh. That was weird. What do you want? Get out of my face! Alright, buddy. Just checking to see how you're doing, man. People say the Chancellor's gone crazy, but I don't believe it. The Chancellor's a decent man. Why, he goes to the cathedral every day. Starting to piece together the story here. Oh, really? Okay, thank God I didn't. Well, I still wasted the money on... Did I? Hold on. No, I didn't. Never mind. Good. Oh, good. Alright. There we go. Nice. Alright. I need to be careful about what I find over here because they're still, yeah, there we go. Did I go past? Yeah, I went past there. Oh well. There we go. Alright. Tonic! Nice. The Queen awaits. Well, this is ominous. The Queen married into the family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she looks even younger now than on her wedding day. You saved our Queen? You don't look that tough. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Clearly. Ah! Oh no! Certainly, Your Highness. Starting to have stream brain. Come nearer, sir. Hold on. What's this? Hold on. Ether. Yeah, okay. Okay, now, yeah, what's up? Fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me, but everyone calls me Lean. I'm so relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. Something's wrong. What's happening? It feels like I'm being torn apart. Huh? Yeah? Help me, Chrono. I'm scared. Please, Chrono, help me. And he's just going to throw his hands up in the air. Oh, well, he ran after her. And this is not the first time she's done this today, so he was probably ready for it. I grow so tired of the gossip around here. Has she dismissed you already? You were polite, of course. You didn't do anything funny, did you? Well, yes. Oop. Oh, we can't let this juicy tidbit out of the castle. Did you notice anything odd about the Queen? Yeah. Just as I thought. She claims she's not Lean. There's something different about her. Don't mention this to anyone. It's a secret to everyone. Okay, well, I'm gonna bounce. See you guys. And Chrono! You're okay. Did you find the girl? Mm. Gone? What do you mean she's gone? It's just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. And this looks identical to the castle in our time. I'll bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor. You see, she's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess Nadia. Ooh. That face. Marl, that is Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean. And she becomes just a normal NPC, and then she grows up to be the same exact queen. Every time. Queen Lean has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to have saved her, but history has been changed. Just take you back here a little bit. Marl looks so much like Lean that they probably called off the search when she disappeared here. But if the real queen is killed... That's so dark. Marl will simply disappear. There might still be time. If we can save Lean, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Okay. Something must have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry, we have to find the real queen. Alright, you got it. Don't worry about us, guys. Bye. See ya. Does she have anything? Nah, nothing. So the sight scope, what does the sight scope do? Shows enemies HP. No, we don't need it. Really, I mean, what's that gonna change, honestly? Knowing that information doesn't really... Alright. Hey, fellas. Let's see if I can... Yeah, we caught all three of them. Very nice. I'm just so alarmed by their disgusting butt heads. Chrono's level up, and I think... Yeah, Luca learns hers. Luca will learn her next skill before we leave this forest. Hopefully. And this thing, oh, they still have the little surprise rock. We'll just go ahead and attack these guys. Luca is not surprisingly, she's unsurprisingly weaker than Chrono, mostly because she's the first dedicated magic user. And there aren't a whole lot, and we saw there, we learned a double tech. I'll explain that here in a minute. There aren't too many dedicated magic users in this game, but most of the characters can kind of cycle between the two, either using magic or physically attacking. But Luca's she's one of, like, I think 2 big magic users here. So we're gonna go ahead and use our first double tech. And what happens here is that if you have 2 characters who learn moves that are compatible, you can cross those over to create a new move. In this case, her Fire Toss can mix with Chrono's Cyclone to create this thing. That's so cool. And then you can see there, what's also interesting is that they actually showed the hitbox for what the regular Cyclone is. Just so you can kind of get an idea of what exactly you're aiming for there. And if you noticed, the other guy out in the corner just barely got in my my hitbox. Now, literally everything about this cathedral is super suspicious. Oh, by the way, I'm seeing here I got 2 new followers. Hey, if you see this, welcome. I'm so happy you came. So happy for you to see me playing Chrono Trigger for the first time on stream. This is not the first time I played Chrono Trigger, but yeah, stick around. Hope to see you. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. I'm gonna say it like that every time. But this time... What's this here? Yeah, like, they could not have made this cathedral seem any more suspicious or treacherous. Oh, what's this? A hairpin. Wasn't there something about a coral pin? Oh, that's Guardia's royal crest. I'd be so humiliated if it was supposed to be pronounced Guardia. How silly would that be? Let's see if we can knock out as many as we can with regular Cyclone. Oh no, it's gonna have to be these two together. But that's fine. Hopefully this takes out both of them. Oh no. So here's one of the other really interesting mechanics behind the techniques. Not only do you have moves like Chrono's, Chrono's Cyclone, which can hit everything in a circle around a certain enemy, you also have these moves where you can target a certain enemy, and since it does a direct line of damage, anything in the way of that spell is also going to take damage. And these guys are super weak to fire, so that probably, all things considered, I probably should have used the Fire Cyclone with my first attack, but that's a learning experience. Oh, jeez. This is turning out much more poorly than I anticipated. Let's get this. Naga-Et's slow spell. There's a bunch of hearts with that, too. So I guess her slow spell is some kind of enchantment. Got 32 experience points. Luca leveled up. Good deal. Now let's return to picking up this pin. Oh no! Ah! Yeah! There's our boy! Oh shit, here come that boy. Lower thine guard, and thou'rt allowing the enemy in. Thou'rt here to save the queen? The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me? A frog? Chrono, it's a talking frog! I hate frogs! My guise doth not incur thy trust. Very well, do as thee please, but I shall save the queen. Wait! You don't seem like a bad... person... frog thing? I mean... Chrono, what should we do? Go with the frog, look at him, he's wearing a cape. I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What's your name? Well, I could give him the actual character name, but, you know. We don't need to know what his real name is. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. He does have a name, it's not Frog. Frog will do. Yeah, look at that giant bicep! Alright, nice to meet you, Frog. Mayhap a hidden door lurks nigh. Let us search the environs. Sure. You're so cool. You're the most awesome guy ever. You're not even a guy or a frog. A frog guy. Let's try to play this. Chrono appears to be a very practiced organ player. Not as practiced as those monsters were, because, you know, organs. It's not that kind of organ. They're talking about guts. They're talking about getting in Chrono's guts. Alright, let's open this door. These guys, look at the frog. The frog. Man, if there were enough characters, I mentioned the character limitations earlier because I'm boring, but if we had enough characters, I probably, you know, if I had seen your comment, I would have named him the Frog. He have sword. He does have a sword. Look at how it glistens. There it goes. Don't do that. Frog is one of those characters that I mentioned that is really well-rounded. He's not much of a magic user, but he does have really useful magic spells. To a point where... I think he doesn't have... Yeah, he already has his healing spell. He already has his healing spell. In most cases, I prefer to use him over the actual dedicated healer that you get later on. Not too much later on, but... he just has so much great utility. You know what? I don't need to deal with that guy. That lad, I'm just gonna run by him. Whoa! Stop, intruders! What? All right. I like that they do their dance pirouettes to get down. I guess I'll take out these guys first. She can't flame toss anyone, and at the moment, Frog only has Slurp. But still, that he shits damage, and it has an actual useful utility spell. So I'm not going to complain about the fact that he only has a really good heal. Oh, that crit was so cool. I mean, you know, you only use it against a trash mob, but it sure looks cool. All the crits in this, well, most of the crits in this game look really cool. I probably need something up there, but... Ooh, actually, item up there. Yeah, I'm gonna check the wings first. What's in here? Some items? Anything over here? No? Found the secret Naga-et bromide. Ah! Hey everyone! Humans! They're after the bromide! Get them! I'm going to end up using all of my spells here, but that for Chrono, that's totally fine. Ah, that did no damage. Bummer. These guys, okay, these guys are going to be weak to magic, I have a feeling. I don't want to use all of Luca's MP before I actually get to the boss. So, she's one of the few characters who has a dedicated... both long range and short range move. If she's really close to an enemy, she'll take out a little wooden mallet. Which is it supposed to be that she's hitting with the butt of the gun? I don't think so, because it certainly does look like a big dumb wooden mallet. Yeah, we got a maiden suit for her. Oh wow, that actually is pretty nice. And the karate gi's no good on him, and he has the bronze mail, so that's not gonna help too much. Now, what the hell does that bromide do? Nothing. It's a key item. How do I look at key items? Huh. Oh no, I guess not. Am I stupid? I must be. Weird. And we see here... It's... Oh, there we go. We just got the same exact weapon that I spent some money on, but it was worth it. Yes, yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, you're humans? They're hiding the queen in the back. Please rescue her. Is there... No, this isn't that room. Inside this building, there's a room dedicated to Magus. Heard something about a treasure there. Okay. And that's it. Okay. Oh, that was a little prison. Cool. That makes sense, though. They're kind of locked in. It's not like they can... Whoa! Ah, drat. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use Luca's flame toss on that guy. Spam my attacks. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Nice. Oh, I got a revive. Cool. They don't exactly hand that item out. Hey, what's with the disguise? No need for them here. It's almost my shift. I hate pretending to be human. It's so repulsive. The ones we ate recently weren't so bad. And those 2 soldiers we caught look rather plump and juicy. Yakra's so smart. His plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the queen's captive and the castle's in an uproar. And this is rich. I'll look in on Magus' statue before my shift. Nice. And we can follow this guy. I love that music that plays there too. It's so chill. I hope he didn't see us. Was sprinting behind him. Hey, look at that. The gang's all here. There was no need for you to come rescue me. The Master Yakra is very kind. I've decided to stay here. Now why don't you make yourselves at home too? The timeline still seems to be really screwed up, so I don't know if you're being facetious or not, lady. Are you here to save Queen Leene? Oh, what a relief. How nice of you to come. I'm sure Yakra will be just as pleased. Why not rest in here until he's available? Why don't I check out what this room is? This obvious room. Oh, dearest Magus, your flashing eyes like stars, and flowing hair like waves atop the sea. No sad sunny day nor any frightful bright place can get us down as long as you're near. There's nothing to fear. There he is. Magus, oh Magus, our hero Magus. Cool. Speed belt. Speed belt would actually be really nice on Luca because she's so slow. There we go. And this is... No! Defender. Now what could that be? Oh! Speed +1. Oh wait, no, there we go. Vigor +2. Yeah, but that takes away so much of mine. Yeah. I feel like it would probably be good on her too, though. Decisions. I'll keep this the way it is. I want her to be a little faster, and Chrono needs to do more damage. Frog doesn't need it. What does Frog have, actually? Power Glove? No, he's fine the way he is. He doesn't do as much damage as he will later. Come join us in singing your funeral dirge! Gah! That was too many haws, I'm sorry. Just like Death Stranding. I don't apologize for that. I know I should, but I'm not going to. We're going to do a fire-ass whirl here. Then we'll see what... We'll see who has actually survived. You know what? No. Hold on. No, Chrono can survive. Okay, cool. Took out everyone. Very nice. Ooh. Chrono dealt a lot more damage. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my screen there. I don't know why it looks like it's split in half. That's really strange. I'll fix that before the next stream. I think that's probably OBS or something. Frog learns Slurp. Oh, X Strike. X Strike is probably the coolest move in this game. You gonna let me leave? No, of course not. Don't be in such a hurry. Enjoy yourselves first. Oh no, not snakes. Gnasher, sorry. Bam. Is she gonna do... No, of course she didn't do enough damage. I'll have Frog make up for that though. Well, I thought I was gonna have Frog make... Oh, I got confused. Getting confused appears to be a very bad trait of mine. But that's fine. I hope you can hear me mashing the button trying to get these prompts away. Okay, so in just about every turn-based RPG, I try to turn up the battle speed as high as it'll go, but every time I turn up the battle message to as high as it'll get in one of these, just whatever, it always affects the actual, like when characters are trying to speak in combat, which isn't often. It's not too often, but it always negatively affects that, and I end up missing stuff. So even though it takes a little while... No! Even though it takes a little while longer, I keep the battle speed up to about minimum. I could probably turn it up, though. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, no! Chrono missed. Oh, everyone missed. Except for Luca. Good job, Luca. Maybe this is like a Final Fantasy X scenario in which the Luca, being a ranged user, has a higher chance of hitting the flyer. I actually never really thought of that, but I guess that is a possibility. There we go. And, yep. I'd like to avoid encounters, but Chrono Trigger is built in such a way that... Okay, let's see if I can test my hypothesis. Chrono Trigger is built in such a way that if you run into every encounter that's on... Oh, I was right. Oh, I wasn't right. Okay, whatever. If you run into all the encounters that are on screen without going out of your way to fight, and without running too much, you actually level pretty relative to the game's difficulty curve. It's really nice and intuitive. It's one of those many things that I say the pacing for Chrono Trigger is about as perfect as you can get for a turn-based JRPG. Oh, I ran out of course. Oh, and Frog's gonna waste his crit. This will take a little while, but I don't think I'm in any danger. Yeah. Oh, I wonder why I missed so much the last time. Odd. Ooh. I mean, he just straight up put his fist directly inside of Chrono. Alright, cool. There we go. Let's get it. Something else. Oh, no. I populated the area. There's another one of these. Shelter. There be no shelter here. Except it's one there. In the chest. In the box. I think I've got to play that organ again. I'm pretty sure. Gotta play that organ. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bam. Got it. So something I actually want to bring up about this game that I think is really overlooked a little bit, not so much, but is that the names attached to this are, I mean, like, everyone big at Squaresoft at the time obviously worked on this. I mean, it's a Squaresoft published game, but the other names behind it, I mean, you've got Akira Toriyama as the art. Obviously, that's a big part of this game's appeal. But one of the I think co-writers, maybe one of the producers, is Yuji Horii, the main director of the Dragon Quest series. There we go, got it. No? Did something happen? Okay, no. I couldn't actually hear that. So in a way, Chrono Trigger is itself like a product of the potential merger between Squaresoft and Enix at the time. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my shelter. Because this game was so successful, and because it still remains to be so successful, I think you could probably assume that the Square Enix merger would have happened much sooner if not for the disaster that was the Final Fantasy movie. Make me do this anyway. Spirits Within. And that's famously a big sticking point with a lot of the Squaresoft staff at the time. Hironobu Sakaguchi, the creative director behind like all of Final Fantasy, stepped away from the entire company following just how badly that movie performed. So, just a historical note, this is kind of the prototype of the entire Square Enix brand. But I have to wonder, without Sakaguchi, without the Gooch involved, I have to wonder if maybe that's why Square Enix, as they are right now, aren't as... I don't need that. Their output isn't quite as quality as this game is, just in general. Maybe they just needed all those perfect little pieces in place to create something like Chrono Trigger. And maybe if things had gone more smoothly, if Square hadn't overstepped its ambition and flopped so hard on that movie, maybe we'd have way more games like Chrono Trigger as opposed to the bungling missteps of everything that's not called Dragon Quest. But I don't know, that's neither here nor there. That's one of those really weird alternate timelines that could have been better for us, but we'll never know. You! How did you get in here? Frog! How did she know his name was Frog? Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor! Be careful. I hope my mic didn't pop too much just there. It sounded like it kind of did. It's useless to fight. No one will leave here alive. Not even me. Stupid frog. It's time you jumped off this mortal coil. True form, change! Henge! Wow. If you, dear viewer, spin fast enough, you too will revert to Yakra. So what we're going to do here is use our most amazing, incredible double technique ever. And then just have Luca do backup damage with... Uh-oh, wait, hold on a second. I think he counters physical attacks. I believe that's his deal. I wonder... So let's do Fire Whirl and see what's going on. And then Frog also has his physical attack. That didn't do as much damage. But let me try this one more time. I'm curious. Trying it now. Let me know how it goes. That did a whole lot of damage. Let me just heal up. It's more important for Chrono and Frog. It worked. Oh, wow, cool. Hey, teach that to the rest of the world. You know, some people might really appreciate being a Yakra. What is the tell for his counter? Weird. Okay, weird. She's gonna have to heal though. Let's try this. It's not like his counter actually does all that much damage, but I don't want that stuff building. Oh, okay. It's almost random. Oh. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't matter where he is. He'll find some way to counterattack. There it goes. Oh, that was so strenuous. If you heard my mic make a weird noise just now, my glasses are sitting kind of weird. It's almost time to get a new prescription, I think. Okay. Yeah! Victory music! You came to rescue me! Thank you, Frog! You would really think that she would call him by his actual name, though. The king awaits. Let us return to the castle. And then he's doing his silly little frog laugh. I thank thee, Chrono and Luca. Yes, thank you so much. Please join us. Join us. I think I've had enough of joining people for one day. And then what's going on here? Oh, it's the Chancellor. Whew, thank you. That monster stuffed me in there. Oh, Your Highness, as you can see, I am undamaged. Uh-huh. I got a mid-ether. Oh, very nice. Let's return to the castle. Hell yeah. You had me worried, Lean. That no-good Yakra impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must create a criminal justice system in this kingdom to do away with such fiends. But no checks and balances, because that would be way too much work. That's not going to bite anyone in the ass. Yeah! Yeah! I failed to protect Queen Lean. I hath disgraced thee. Frog! Nope, okay, bye. Poor Frog. He's also racked with guilt and indecision. Your timing was perfect. Who knows what would have happened had you not saved me? By the way, where's the girl who was mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. I forgot when we were here. Where did Princess Nadia disappear? She may still be there. Yeah, sure, let's go look. That was Frog's theme, by the way. I always thought it sounded weird. Like, you can tell they're going for a big heroic thing, but the way the pitch is just kind of odd. Ah, there she is. Just in time. Yeah. Huh? What happened? Princess Nadia! Chrono! It was awful. I can't recall it all. I was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die? Chrono Trigger offers up a very dark and very bleak view of the afterlife. Welcome back, Princess Nadia. You risked your life to help me too? Princess Nadia? Uh-oh. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Chrono. I didn't mean to deceive you. You did. I'm Princess Nadia. My father's King Guardia the 33rd. I really enjoyed being with you at the fair, but if you had known my identity... Chrono, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right? This is phrased very oddly. Wrong! Oh, Chrono, that's why I like you. Oh, we haven't hung out for that long, honestly. The real queen's safe, right? So let's go home, Chrono. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this hellhole. Ah, this music. No, it... Just listen to the soundtrack sometimes. It's so wonderful. It's also on Spotify. Oh, hold on. Hold on just a second. Okay. It's, apparently the word thought is auto-moderated. That was funny. Begone, thought. 'Twas a fault of mine which endangered the queen. I shall depart for good. Eeh! Rude. Indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Chrono, you hath potential to be a good swordsman. Another one of those weird translation, localization things about this. This actually doesn't translate over to the DS or the new versions, or the new ports of the game, but apparently Frog talks in like a really gruff, like overly masculine way. Like he's not written to be like overly chivalrous, and I think that's a really good touch here. And in the DS version, not only do they not do the gruff version, they take away his chivalrous voice, like tone as well. So that's one of the main reasons why I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna stick with the original version. This is, in my opinion, the best way to play Chrono Trigger. You don't have a sub button? Nah, not really. Not right now. I'd like for more people to, come in, follow me. I don't want to like start harassing people for money or anything right now. I'd really like at the moment to, just hang out, have fun. We'll get that all squared away in due time. Of course, it makes sense. I don't know. It's just something I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of how I want to do this. I could change my name from Ennui on Stream to Mr. Moneybags or Mr. Jackpot and have a picture of Dougie Jones from the new season of Twin Peaks. That would be a funny gimmick, I think. For now, though, just for now, I think I'm gonna hold back on the sub just for a little while. Moneybags from Spyro. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'll have a little gif of him dancing around with his big bags of money. Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either. Look at that character development. Now let's just run through this forest again. And now we've got Marl back on our team, so maybe I don't know if she can learn her spell yet. Oh, I forgot to go heal. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have a pretty good idea of where I want to stop Chrono Trigger for today. I think it's actually going to work out pretty well. Okay, Luca learned a new spell, so yeah. This is going to be the party for a little while longer. The next part, you don't get Frog again for a little while, which is a shame. He's always part of my in-game party. But, they want you to work for him. They want you to really concentrate on getting through the story, because we've saved Princess Nadia, but we've only been playing this game for like an hour and a half. So it's not as though... Oh, she learned... Oh, cool! Aura and Aura World. So it's not as though we really have a big hook for the rest of the game. So we'll see what's going to happen. That's... Honestly, though, that's one of the other, one of those really strong elements of pacing with Chrono Trigger, is that you have good reason, you have good character motivation to do these things. And we'll see a little later on that there is a bigger picture, but the reason, the little bits that get you closer to the major story revelations are compelling in their own right. And that's a problem with something like the Tales of games. Chad, I don't know if you've played a lot of Tales of Symphonia or Abyss. I think the new one is Berseria. They have a problem with either throwing you right into the deep end or making the whole story hook just be totally mundane for several hours. And I like Tales of well enough. Those games are pretty good. They're quality. But they take so long, and so much of their little story moments, they build the character or whatever, but it takes so long for those games to get started. I might play one of those later, maybe. I don't know. In my experience, they've been so long. Oh, I've been skipping through this. I'm sorry. Enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. I get so used to just kind of... I've seen the story so many times. It's like, okay, whatever. I just want to get to the next part. But I also would like to show this story off. And I know that not everyone here has seen Chrono Trigger. This is an older game. It's from 1996. So, oh my god, it's 24 years old. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's a kind of portal that takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I use the principle behind my telepod device to create a gate key. Now we can use them as we please. But why did this gate suddenly appear? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our own time. Alright, coming, Chrono? No, I want to stay in this hellhole for a little while longer. Eat mush. And live the life of a serf. We're back! Very nice. Very cool. And the portal's just there. It's just there from now on. Just this warp in space-time. Whew, we're back. Chrono, Luca, why don't you come home with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner. Sorry for putting you through all that, Marl. Are you joking? That's the most fun I've had in months. And I have some new friends, too. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I've got some work to do. See you soon, Luca. Will you escort me home, Chrono? Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl, let's go home. Neat. And yeah, we're just gonna make a beeline straight to the castle. I don't know why. I just suddenly something caught my eye, and I just noticed like the darker blue colors used for Chrono's tunic, like around his face and stuff. That's nothing. That's a literal nothing observation, but it sure does look nice. All right. Hopefully we can just run through here. I don't really feel like dealing with these trash mobs, I guess. Okay, cool. We can just run through. Awesome. Alright, and people who have actually seen this game before, I think you have an idea of where I'm going to end this. Princess Nadia! Are you alright? Where have you been? I heard you were abducted. We had soldiers searching for you. Scoundrel! You're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia. No, Chrono's... Admit it! You confused her and tried to take over the throne! Terrorist! Please don't VOD mute me. Stop it! It almost looks as though she's like welcoming them because like it's just this standard like arms outstretched pose. Stop this at once! And if you look really closely, you can see her mouth is open very wide while she screams angrily. It appears as though Marl gets her way whenever she wants something. What are you doing? But Princess Nadia said to... Idiots! Detain him! Oh, Chrono! This sounds so whimsical. Oh my god, the sprite work and all the backgrounds of this game, it looks so good. By the way, I think some of the backgrounds, some of the sprites and stuff were drawn by, I think it was this game and Final Fantasy VI, by Tetsuya Takahashi, the director of Xenogears, one of my favorite video games. Just throwing that out there a little bit. Not to name drop games that I would like to stream one day, but Tetsuya Takahashi is still working on the Xenoblade franchise. Still not name dropping games that I would like to stream one day, but you know. I'm the Chancellor, the Prosecutor. I'm the Lawyer, Pierre. Members of the court, we now bring forth the defendant, Chrono, who is charged with abducting Princess Nadia. Alright, there I come. Sauntering forth. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Hang him upside down for a few years? Or shall we employ the guillotine? The guillotine. That was him saying guillotine. He's bad. That wasn't me. That was me getting a character. You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now let us begin. He's also Revolver Ocelot, but that's canon. Chrono, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. Chrono is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer? No, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place. The two met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked Chrono if she could join him. Is this true? Who actually started this whole mess? Now, if I say I did, if I say Marl did, if I say I did, it sounds like I'm admitting to guilt. But if I say Marl did, it sounds like I'm blaming her. I'll say Marl did. Are you sure? We have witnesses who will say you were the one that bumped into the princess. Oh, hey. Ah, hell. Ouch, that hurt. Yep, I was there. I remember that. The princess then innocently followed you to Luca's little slideshow, whereupon you both disappeared. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is. We fell through space-time. And I have facts that throw the defendant's character into question. Objection! This can't have any relevance whatsoever to this case. Care to respond, Chancellor? Chrono's character is at the very core of this case. We have nothing to hide. Says Pierre, my defense attorney, whose voice is different. We have a witness, a little girl who will vouch for the character of the defendant. That's right. Remember this? I helped this little girl with her lost little kitty cat. This nice man, he brought me my kitty. Thank you for being so kind. How about that? Doesn't this young man deserve a medal? Looks like they're buying it. He's like, God, he's almost like a Charlie's uncle. Uncle Jack. If only he had big, dumb rubber hands. The issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No, there was none. What about ransom? Chrono, her fortune did tempt you, did it not? Nah. Are you sure? You really weren't tempted? I don't know. That's enough. I have no more questions. It is evident that my client is a fine, noble young man. Your Honor, the defense rests. Yeah, he literally has nothing here to prosecute me with. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If innocent, stand to the right. Now, a bunch of other factors will come up here, like if you ate the man's lunch, that's a guilty. If you didn't help the cat, then she won't come and vouch for you. If you took the pendant without talking to Marl first, he'll use that as a sign that of your character that you were out for her money. I think I want to say that I wasn't supposed to say Marl initiated it. I think that's a wrong thing to do. Or I could be wrong, never mind. Just never mind. Guilty, okay, yeah. I was supposed to say that. Screw you, Peanut Gallery. Yeah, I was supposed to say that that I initiated it, but it's one thing. It's not. This really doesn't matter all that much. It's nice. It's just nice to do. Order in the court. A verdict has been reached. The verdict is not guilty, but the fact remains that even if he did not kidnap her, he ran off with her. 3 days solitary confinement as punishment. You have to time it to where she runs into you? Oh, man. Ah, bummer. I can't believe that. Well, whatever, that's fine. That's fine. I think I still get most of the accoutrement. Take him away. Now just a darn minute, princess. That's enough, my dear. Doesn't matter though. Nah, it doesn't really matter. It's just cool. It's just the fact that they thought of all this. Like, they didn't have to, but it's fun. But father, all I asked was for you to behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the Chancellor and forget about the events in town. We're leaving. Like, even if you win, they still paint this as if it's the actual worst thing ever. Chrono! look at that distant sky. Oh, looks so good. Also, really kind of emphasizes just the fact that that Guardia Castle is just surrounded by this giant mountain range. This terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence. Asshole. So this is the monster who kidnapped the princess. The execution is 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight. Execution? Strange, but I don't seem to recall hearing anything about an execution. What? How dare you question me? The paperwork's probably just been held up in the system. Bureaucracy! Understood, sir. Bureaucracy. Guards? This is the only time you see this sprite for Chrono, I think. By the way, he looks so pitiful. Take the prisoner away. Oh! You didn't have to do that. Come on. Was no one else at the trial? Jeez. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's see what we got. Ugh. Some sympathizers brought that stuff for you, you lousy felon. You dirty, dirty boy. Got 1 ether. And I got 1 ether. HP and MP recovered. Cool. I drank this disgusting prison piss. And let's save. And I'm going to say that's a really good time to actually call this one. We've got some stuff we've got to take care of next time, and we kind of need to know what exactly is going on with the holes in space-time. I'm not going to bother with that. But we did save Nadia. We did go through a major historical event, so I'd say we were pretty successful this stream, and it didn't actually last as long as I thought it was. So yeah, there's Chrono Trigger.